Howdy Ho YouTube, Jon-Luke Vgc here. Today, I will be using a team by former World Champion Ryota Otsubo that he used for fun. I don't think he did it in the GC. Hang on. Let me pull up the tweet, which I should have done beforehand, but where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in being prepared? Ooh, I need to see that translation. It looks like he maybe used it for an event. Oh, he was streaming with it. And it was his birthday. I think it was his birthday. Okay. His birthday. Anyways, he made this team. It looked really cool, and I wanted to give it a go. So let's take a really quick look at it. It looks on the surface like a Parastrap team, but it is not. So you have Gothitelle, Tera Fighting, Covert, Cloak, Competitive, with Psyshock, Tera Blast, Helping Hand, and Fake Out. This is your instant answer. I mean, turn one, if they lead instant and they fake it out, you're not going to get flinched. You can go for the Tera Fighting, Tera Blast, KO instant right away. I don't get to do that much. Unfortunately, they prepare for Parastrap, and so they don't necessarily start out with instant, but it is pretty interesting tech that I do think is a ton of fun. You have Fluttermane, Choice Scarf, Tera Fairy, Photosynthesis with Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Moonblast, and Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt there for the rain matchup, which is actually quite a challenge for this team. 205, max speed, timid, and then a nice chunk of special attack. Dude, with even though it's not max special attack, with everything, this thing hits like a truck. It is insane. You will see today in today's video. We have Tried and True, Incineroar, Terra Grass, Sitrus Berry, Intimidate with Flare Blitz, Knockoff, Fake Out, and Parting Shot. Nothing uncommon here. Super specially defensive. Not all that physically defensive, but you are running Sun and you are running Terra Grass. And most of the time, that physical defense is for Watersh, so you don't really care. I think in the Sun, like, Watersh is less than half to instant anyways with this EV allotment, so it's not that big a deal. You have Screamtail, the main reason I wanted to try this team. Terra Ghost, Booster Energy, Photosynthesis with Dazzling Gleam, Encore Disable, and Light Screen. Just max HP, max speed, timid, which is so funny to me. This thing is so frustrating. Like, to face against this, I have faced against these Screamtail teams, and when I tell you the just agony I feel when I see that Pokemon in their 6, it is bewildering how upset I get. Not as upset as like Calyrex wheezing, but it's getting there. And I was like, I gotta know the hype on this thing. I gotta understand this Pokemon. So we are using Screamtail today. We have Amoongus, Tera Water, Mental Herb Regenerator with Pollen Puff, Spore, Rage Powder, and Protect. 236, 236, 36. That's a super common spread to survive a Glacial Lance from Calyrex Ice Rider. I really, really, really like Rocky Helmet on Amoongus. I basically refuse to use any other item. Mental Herb for me, I'm not in love with it, but I understand why it's there. But yeah, I really wish it was Rocky Helmet. And last but certainly not least, we have Koraidon, Tera Fire, Loaded Dice, Orichalcum Pulse with Scale Shot, Flare Blitz, Swords Dance, and Protect. Pretty cool set. I mean, Swords Dance is there because you don't have the Clear Amulet, so you can get intimidated. But past that, it's relatively standard. It is Adamant instead of Jolly, which is pretty interesting. Most of the time, you're going to see Koraidon run Jolly. But with the Swords Dance, I think, you just want to deal as much damage as possible. So how do you utilize the team? Well, obviously at team preview, your opponent thinks that this is going to be Parastrap, but it isn't. So a lot of the times they'll lead like double pivot opportunities so they don't get Parastrapped, and you can just switch it up by leading like Fluttermane Koraidon or Fluttermane Instant even with like Screamtail Goth in the back or Screamtail Koraidon in the back or something like that. And then just blow them up with damage straight from a Fluttermane. Just like Tera Fairy, Moonblast, pick up a KO. They're down one. If you lead instant, you bring in Screamtail. If they faked out or whatever, you just Encore, you disable, and you become absolutely frustrating to deal with. You will see the matches stay a little longer because I am just an absolute menace to these people. And it honestly feels really, really good. So I'm not going to lie. I will point that there are two incredibly hard matchups for this team. Calyrex Shadow Rider, first of all, in my opinion, feels impossible to win, especially Shadow Rider plus Wheezing, because you don't get your Orichalcum Pulse boost, and so Screamtail can't like get a light screen up, or Koraidon's not dealing that much damage, like, and they can Terra, and you have to make it, it's a 50-50 turn one, whether they protect the Calyrex or they attack with it. It is just so hard, and for some reason, I always get that read wrong on whether they use Wheezing, whether they keep Wheezing or Calyrex safe. I don't understand why. It is incredibly frustrating for me. But yeah, so that feels really, really, really hard. And Ryota Otsubo even mentioned that in his tweet, saying that he probably should put Dark Urshifu on here somewhere. And then the second thing is Kyogre with Manual Rain. That is pretty tough too. As long as you can garner weather control, it's good, but I know I've often said on this channel, don't go after the Tailwind setter, but this is actually an instance where you need to break that rule, because you can get rid of the rain pretty quickly, but if they just have Rain Dance on Tornadus, then it's pretty bad for you. So yeah, you really, really, really need to like go after the rain setter if they have Manual Rain out the gate and just kind of get that done. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So really good team. I had a lot of fun playing today's matches, so I'm really, really excited to show y'all. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. Let's go ahead, hop into the battles. All right, we have opposing Sun. We have Jumpluff, Chi-Yu, Raging Bolt, Groudon, Ogerpon, and Fluttermane. I am max speed timid on Flutter. I don't have Icy Wind. Amoongus. I'm Terra Grass on Incin, so I might have to rip that out turn 1. Like, if they lead, like, Groudon Jumpluff, let's say, I probably want Gothitelle, Incineroar, Koraidon, and then Fluttermane or Screamtail. Light Screen's good. What does Fluttermane offer damage into? Nothing really, right? Yeah, let's do Screamtail. Let's do this. So if we see an attack drop from Groudon, my guess there is that they would be AV, not clear Amulet. I'm going to move you just a little bit here so you're closer, yeah. Let's see. Look at this. Yep. Groudon's Drought. Okay, so you're AV. For sure. Or use Scarf? Maybe. Okay, I want to fake out Groudon. And Parting Shot Groudon. I'm assuming that Chi-Yu is gonna go Terra Ghost. Terra Fire. Okay. That's fine. Heat Wave. Gothitelle survives that. Okay. And I should be faster. Yeah, I'm on 79. This is where we can go Screamtail. Yeah, okay. Speed was heightened. So I can basically neuter Groudon here by going back into Incineroar to make it -3. And I want to disable onto Chi-Yu. Okay, so they don't swap, because I'm definitely slower. Okay, so they're -1 on the eruption. To me, says they're choice specs. Okay. So they're definitely choice specs. Let's do this. Papaunga. What is that? I don't even know. Oh, Jump Bluff. Urian Blitz. I mean, you've got to be Covert Cloak, right? How many more turns of Sun are there? 2? Good miss. Go back into Incin. I gotta get really positional here. Chiyu, okay. This isn't too bad then. Okay, I know what I can do this turn. And I can fake out Chiyu and go for the... Nice. Cool. So now I just scale shot you. Fake out. No matter who I scale shot, I'm in a good position. Although I do prefer to get rid of this. If we have 2 choice mons, I mean, getting rid of this Raging Bolt will be really good for disable tactics later. Yep, so you're Scarf for sure. Okay. Does 4 do it? Oh yeah, for sure. And now I'm faster. Fence fell, that's fine. The sunlight fades, but that's okay. Down to 3. Yep. Okay. Am I going to be faster under the sun? So, I'm 205 plus 1, that's 10, so 207. No. Let's do this. Oh, okay. Oh, they're Focus Sash. Boo! Can I get the burn? They're not Covert Cloak. Oh, but that means I can fake them out, though, which is fine. Okay. Go here. That stinks. First turn wake maybe? So I'll need to... We're gonna go Scale Shot. And fake out here. In case they get greedy. Nice, cool. Massive. Okay. I do, in fact, have the means to win still. Because they're going to lock into a move. And I'll have Disable. So if I can get a first turn wake, that would be really, really cool. Otherwise... Oh, okay, that's huge. Oh, well, I win. Right? Yeah, so you can KO me, but now I can just disable and force you to struggle. So what are you gonna do, Eruption? It'll KO my Koraidon for sure. Yep. But now you're locked into that. So I can fake out and disable. And then Encore. The knockoff. Is fine. Some harsh matches. So I want to disable here. And fake out. Koraidon said, "I'm not sleepy." Yep. So now I Encore. And knock off. Yeah, and it doesn't even KO. Yep. Put a nice chunk. Choice specs. So now I light screen. And it'll KO itself. My parting shot. Yep. And it'll KO itself next turn. I haven't even used my booster energy yet. Whew! Screamtail, putting in work. Putting in a ton of work. I guess I just Dazzling Gleam and knock off, right? Doesn't matter. I don't. Dazzling Gleam's not gonna take it out. Yeah, but you can only struggle one Pokemon. Yeah, and that does nothing. Oh. Wow, this team is very hard to use. I'm not gonna lie. The positional thinking about it, like I had definitely had to get lucky in that one. But all of the positions, like everything like that, forcing. Wow, that was tough. That was a really like big brain exercise. Good game to my opponent though. Cool. Scrimtail did what it did. Be very frustrating, which is good for me. But wow, ugh. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I could do 5 games with this team. Even Ryota was like, man, I don't know. He went like 8-6 with it. So we'll see. I might hit 4 and just be like, I'm tired. No, we'll see. But good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay. CSR feels nigh impossible for this team, dude. And they have Incineroar, which is really, really bad. Okay. They don't have opposing weather. Yeah. Yeah, this feels... my God. I'm getting a lot of CSR for this team, and that is like this team's hardest... I mean, look at it. You got 1, 2, 3 Pokemon weak to it. 4 really if they have a Psychic... 5 of the 6 Pokemon are weak to it if they have a Psychic move. Wow, this is really gonna suck. I don't know if we can win. No Rocky Helmet on Amoongus either. You, I think. I found that in these CSR comps, you gotta lead with just all-out offense. It's heavily Life Orb CSR for sure. At least I think so. It would be on this kind of comp. They're really thinking. Ephra VGC. I know that name, don't I? No, not really. I mean, they play a little bit. Okay, let's see. Urshifu Incineroar. Okay. Yeah, and they're faster. Which is fine. So I'm happy to swap here. I'm parting shot off the Incin. I don't know what item this Urshifu is, so if it protects, that's kind of bad. And Incin far less often is going to run protect and over anything else. If they fake something out, that's fine. Yeah, this won't even do half. They're probably going to parting shot. Knock off. That's fine. Let's go Koraidon. And try to get a speed boost. No, Encore Urshifu. Scale shot the Incineroar. In case they swap instant out, which they might. I need the speed boost to handle Calyrex Shadow Rider later. That's fine. Rillaboom, nice. Oh, okay. That's really good. Who's coming in? Okay. Wait, no CSR. They didn't bring Calyrex? Why? No! Oh, that was gonna be such a good... Oh, my God. Wow. Swapping it insane. Wow, that's... Wow, that was such a good scale shot. That's really bad. Like, the scale shot into that was gonna go massive. Like, I am legitimately, like, incredibly upset right now. There's the Tera Fairy. Like, imagine I hit that scale shot. I think I, like, win on the spot, right? Okay. Encore. And the swap, the Rillaboom swap, is, like, so obvious. I'm gonna parting shot the Rillaboom. Do I survive? I do on one. Nice. No, I don't. So who comes in? Okay. Tera's used up. How many more turns of Sun do I have? 1. Disable Raging Bolt. Dazzling Gleam. You're probably Sash, but you can't really do anything to my Flutter Mane right now. And I'm just gonna get like a bunch of damage across the board, which is fine. Nice. Yep, you survive on Sash. Okay, now you're stuck. Can't do anything. Yep. Okay. Photosynthesis wore off, which is fine. Okay, so you're booster energy. So you could have protected. Over half, okay. We go into Koraidon. We Dazzling Gleam. Because I don't want like an Aqua Jet to crit and KO. Okay, what do they do? Yep, that's fine. Rillaboom. And Raging Bolt. Okay. Decent little chunk there. Press disappears from the battlefield. That's massive. Okay. So now I don't have Collision Course. I actually just want a Swords Dance. Swap here. Oh, missing that Scale Shot, it might cost me this whole dang game. That's fine. Okay. I actually think I can safely Flare Blitz that slot. Encore the Instant. Like, nothing wants to take this Flare Blitz. Including, like, Ursh, which is at, like, 3 health. Yep. Do you double swap again? Okay. Raging Bolt, I think, goes down to this. Even at -1. I could have just went for the D-Gleam there. Or Student lives at 1. Okay. Actually, then what I can do is swap into Fluttermane. Dazzling Gleam. Hopefully pick up 2 KOs, because it's not... Because they're really threatened by, a... Encore, so they don't want to protect in front of me. My hair is a mess right now. Just toying with it. Man, if I had hit that I would be in such a good position. That's fine. Nice. Okay. I pick up the bolt. That's huge. Does the sun stay active? Okay, that's also massive. Swap Koraidon. Dazzling Gleam. Very pivotal game. Yep. Saw that one coming. That's fine, I don't need my loaded dice. Okay. That's fine. You can only swap one now. You cannot double swap. Not having a fighting type move is not my favorite thing in the world. Okay, there goes Rillaboom. Oh, crit did not matter there. Okay. Who do you knock off? And does it KO either of us? Nope. I'm gonna go Flutter Mane. And disable here. They might try to protect with Urshifu. Because we've confirmed Sash. So I'm thinking they protect with Ursh. And if they go after Screamtail, then they lose. They're just gonna let me, yeah, that's fine. So what attack do you go for? Yep, okay, you lose. GG's. Yep, okay. Here's the sun. Yep. So you're stuck struggling. Can't do anything about it. You can protect with Urshifu if you want, but... So I just Dazzling Gleam. Scale Shot. No point in not terroring here. Just for the extra damage. Ursh can go for an Aqua Jet, but then I do KO you with Dazzling Gleam, and then you struggle with Incin, and then another Dazzling Gleam should KO. They are thinking about how to get out of this. position. But I don't think there's a way. I would like to see the end of the game, so I'm really hoping it doesn't disconnect. Oh, are they trying to go for timer? They can't, right? 3 minutes left, yeah. Ugh, come on. Well, I mean, I win that. So, I'm going to count that as a win. Really, man, I really wanted to see the ending of that game. That was really, really close. But, yeah, I still think I win because D-Gleam hits both. I KO the instant as long as I don't miss the scale shot. And then, yeah, and then you can't KO me with, like, an Aqua Jet. And even if you do, then, okay, you struggle into me with instant, but then you take a quarter recoil and the following... yeah, I win. So, and then the following Dazzling Gleam takes you out. So really good game to my opponent. Super close. Missing that scale shot made it way closer than it needed to be, which was really upsetting, but it is what it is. But good game. Either way, super cool. Let's do another one. Okay. We have opposing Koraidon. We have Koraidon. Oh, golly. Koraidon, Brute Bonnet, Chi-Yu, Fluttermane, Walking Wake, and Heatran. So this is like hard Sun. I mean, Fluttermane goes kind of crazy. All I'm saying, Fluttermane do be going kind of nutty here. I want to lead it. Lead Fluttermane. Lead Incineroar. Koraidon. Screamtail, maybe? Yeah, Gothitelle doesn't feel like... With Double Dark, it doesn't feel like it's doing too much. And Amoongus doesn't feel like it's doing too much in a Sun Mirror. Alright, Tilsy. See what we're doing. Yeah, Fluttermane, Chi-Yu. Are you Speed Booster on Flutter? Or are you're probably Focus Sash too, right? Yeah. So you're either Specs or Sash. I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam. Flare Blitz. Just meet him with straight offense. If I lose my Flutter here, it's kind of okay. That's Specs. No, that's Scarf. Duh. Nice. Icy Wind, that's pretty big. And I live, nice, cool. Okay. There goes Fluttermane. Right on. That's fine. Okay. So let's go into our own Koraidon. Because they're definitely going to go after the Incineroar, right? Which is, like, fine. I'm just going to swap my own Koraidon. And if I get it off... go for the parting shot. But if Instant goes down here, Instant goes down. Flamethrower's fine. Goes over half, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And Flare Blitz. Oh, okay. I don't survive, but that's actually kind of fine, right? Life Orb. I go here. And now we can go on Scream Tail. Very explosive couple of first turns. So let's think this through. So now they're not going to be super willing to protect. Right? But if they're Scarf, I'm definitely faster, right? Yeah. So I can just disable Chi Yu. I think I always go for the Shadow Ball here. Well, what does more? Neutral Shadow Ball, 80, 120. Moonblast is 95 times 2, 180. Divided by 2 is 60. Yeah, so I always go for the Shadow Ball on Koraidon. In case it swaps to Heatran. Yep. What are you, Tera Fire? Yep. And this is spec, so I would anticipate 2 Shadow Balls to do it. Oh, 1 Shadow Ball did it. Wow. Yo, Fluttermane, calm down. Fluttermane, calm down. Hold on. This isn't even max special attack. Right? No, not even close. Wowie. Okay. Well, I'm gonna light screen because you're stuck there. And I'm gonna Shadow Ball, right? Into the Heatran. Yep. Does Chi Yu go down? Yes. You're probably going to go for what, a Magma Storm? Yep. What does this do? Yeah, not too much, actually. Since I'm behind light screen and I'm... Let me check. Scream Tail, which is just insanely bulky for no reason. Okay. I've pinned them now. So I go for an Encore and I go for a Fake Out. If they protect... This is so fun. Then I can Encore them into Protect. Yep, battle was canceled. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, so let's... If they don't protect, I fake them out, I Encore them into Magma Storm, and I disable them the following turn. If they do protect, I Encore them into Protect, and then they lose. So they were pinned there. They couldn't win. Wow. Whew, it's 3 games in a row. 3 games in a row. Very aggressive first couple of turns there. I was just like, if I can outdamage you, I can save myself. Not going down to the Icy Wind was huge. It shows you Fluttermane's natural bulk. A really good game to my opponent. Cool team. Yes. All right. Let's do another one. Arubega Miraidon. We have Whimsicott, Miraidon, Urshifu. Yep. You know Arubega and Miraidon. So what do I even lead into this? Like, how do I answer Arubega? They're gonna have... Because they can just Terra Fairy D-Gleam, right? Okay. Well, maybe I want to do this. Do I want Instant or do I want Flutter Mane? Let's do this. I'm anticipating like a Miraidon Whimsicott lead. Okay. So do they Helping Hand? Or do they Trick Room? Like Volt Switch Trick Room? Or... I think they Helping Hand Dazzling Gleam, right? I always Light Screen here. The question is what do I do with this slot, right? And protect. Okay. What do they go for? Nice. Huge. So now I can just disable that. And swap into Incineroar. Okay. So they're staying in with Miraidon. Unless they're not choice spec specifically. There it is, yep. So now I can Encore you into Helping Hand. And Parting Shot the Miraidon slot. Cool. Okay. Nice. Okay, so now... Okay, I know what I gotta do. We're gonna double this slot. We're gonna D-Gleam, and we're gonna... Dazzling Gleam. And Scale Shot. Tera Water? That's fine. You're normally Sash anyways. I might need 5. Definitely gonna need 5. Can we get it? Come on, come on, come on. No! Sad. Okay. That's fine. Right? Yeah. It's fine, but that shouldn't... Yeah, it does like over half, but... Okay. I survive, right? Yep. I live. Unless their last... I don't think their last Mon would be Whimsicott if they start there. It should be Iron Hands, right? Like, it's gotta be Iron Hands plus Miraidon. And Ogerpon. Okay. How many more turns of... Sunlight? 2? Cool. Yep. Now, without a Tera, I should survive 1. I'm just gonna do this. Swap into Instant here. They should follow me. Cool. Nice. Right, Encore, and I fake out. If they don't... If they protect this turn, the next turn I... Encore, swap Koraidon. If they follow me, I'm good. But I don't think they can win now. Golly gee, this Screamtail has got to be really frustrating. Did I win? Are you winning, son? Yeah. So they still had enough turns left on the Encore that basically if they protect, I Encore them into protect. They can still follow me, but then the following turn I can disable follow me, and then their Encore will be up. I can just, their disable on the Miraidon will be up, but then I can just disable it again. And now the two Pokemon are forced to struggle, and I can just start dealing damage with Scale Shot. So really good game to my opponent. But yeah, they were locked. They couldn't win. They would struggle themselves out. So I don't just like actually forfeit, please. But whatever. Good game to my opponent. Let us do one more. All right, we have matched against somebody. They have standard Kyogre balance with Incineroar, Rillaboom, Urshifu, Kyogre, Fluttermane, and Tornadus. I don't think they bring Ince into this because I have Koraidon, personally. But dang, I really wish I could get the Tera fighting Tera Blast off on the Gothitelle, but it's just not really happening. No Rocky Helmet isn't great. They don't have a way to stop priority, though. Do I want Amoongus? Not really. Like, without Rocky Helmet, I don't care all that much. Let's do this. If they lead Incin, I can hopefully get some funny boys off. I'm not going to really want to Tera anyone else. Nah. Okay. Helping Hand. No. Psyshock. Dazzling Gleam. Just straight damage turn one. Okay. It's fine. Shadow Ball. This to me says that they are very specifically Sash. Nice. Kyogre. Do they have Rain Dance? Probably. If they do, they do. I'm gonna go you. And click Dazzling Gleam again. They have Rain Dance, they have Rain Dance. I'll survive it with Koraidon at least. Nope. Cool. Wowie zowie. That did a lot of damage. And that mattered, because I would have outsped otherwise. I would have outsped with Fluttermane otherwise, so that speed drop actually really mattered. So that really stinks. I don't think the Fake Out's going to take it, but what I want to do is swap into Scream Tail. Do I Fake Out Kyogre or Fake Out Torn? I need more damage there. Neither. I swap into Screamtail. I Psyshock the Torn. They have to have Rain Dance on this thing. Nope. Who avoided? Goth? Okay, that's pretty massive. Cool. That to me says that they are choiced in some way. So I can disable this turn, I think. Incineroar the Rank Master. Okay, this is pretty good then. Then I'm happy to Light Screen here. And Psyshock Kyogre. Okay. And I live. Huge. Kyogre takes a ton. Opposing team's Tailwind petered out, which is cool. Gonna Encore Incineroar. And Psyshock Kyogre again. I think I've won. They're not locked. Really, you have a Kyogre team with Tornadus and you don't have Rain Dance on it? That feels a little silly. Personally. Like, the manual rain is pretty huge. There's the Encore. You should just Ice Beam into me again. If you missed the Screamtail, that's massive. I think you did, actually. Now you crit me, but... There goes Kyogre. Alright. They haven't used their... Tera yet. I'll just Tera Blast. Oh, they're riding it out. Okay. Well, I'm getting to use Tera Blast at least. Decent chunk. I have a 1 health Koraidon in the back. Clutch. So D-Gleam. Tera Blast. Oh, they're letting me ride it out. Okay. Way to be a good sport. And then your struggle here will KO you. And me too. Hey. Took Goth out on their own terms. I'll give it to them. A fitting end to see a lone Screamtail remain on the field. Good game to my opponents. Yeah, no Rain Dance. I would have lost if they had Rain Dance, but they didn't. Or they didn't click it. And if they didn't click it, I got a lot of questions. But either way, good game to my opponent. Got a little unlucky with some misses, but overall, feeling pretty... That was a very, like, RNG-filled battle. Kind of a fun way to end it. Yeah. Yeah, I got lucky. Kyogre, also very hard for this team. Kyogre and Calyrex Shadow Rider, two very hard matchups for this team, I feel like. Especially, like, Kyogre with Rain. Like, turn 1, I definitely should have Psyshocked into Tornadus, not the Flutter Mane. That was my fault. Because then I definitely don't have Rain Dance, and then I'm in a much better position. So I think turn 1, I definitely misplayed by not going for the Tornado slot. That's an instance where you go after the Tailwind Setter. But after... did I Tera out the gate? Yes, I did. So then it's, you know, I got some stuff with Koraidon in the back. I don't know. It's that's a tough matchup all around, I think, for this team. But really good game to buy opponent. See the outro. All right, everyone. That is the team. So what are my thoughts? Ryota Otsubo even said that he felt like the team needed some tweaking, particularly the addition of Dark Urshifu somewhere. And I'm really, really tempted to agree. Additional priority in like Sucker Punch or something like that, I think would be really good. Plus an answer to Calyrex Shadow Rider. Calyrex Shadow Rider, without a Protect or like Terra Normal on Screamtail, feels nigh impossible. Like it feels like such a hard matchup. You have to get everything right. Like I'm leading like instant Koraidon and just going for broke. And if I can't get it, I'm out. Kyogre, like lower CSR plus Wheezing? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Screamtail's for that though. That's what you have Screamtail for. Screamtail feels good. Like, wow. Wolf was on to something at EUIC. That Screamtail felt amazing. I just like it came to every match, I think. Like it put in so much work. It was so good. Overall, I think the team's really fun. I'm not taking it to a tournament. I would take a variation of it, maybe. Like if we can work on it a little bit, like that would be pretty cool. But overall, I think if you want to have it, you'll have a good time. You'll net some good wins, and you'll be very frustrating for your opponent. So thank you so much, Ryota Otsubo, for making and sharing this team. I really, really appreciate it. I love using your teams. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. But mostly, please just remember that you are appreciated. All right. Peace.